Derby County then, next up. How do you rate them at the minute and their season to date?
I always enjoy the games against Derby County. It's got obviously the local derby is the local derby, and there was one last season that was a county derby. But I always think this is a really edgy game and a tough game, and a game that I really enjoy. We always fell out at their place; they always fell out at our place. I think it's a big club. I think you see the size of these clubs in the Championship. One of the first games when we got back into the Championship was against Derby County. I think we remember winning 2-0, and Sharpie scored from the halfway line and own goal first half, and it was a great game. One of the games of the season early on in the season, and they were a team that was always trying to get out of the division, always in the playoffs. I think that. I don't know if they lost in the playoff final that season or whatever, or the season before, but they're a big club in the division. So I think they've realised how hard it's been as well, having to drop out of the division and then come back. Obviously had the points deduction through going into administration or whatever that was, and they come fighting back. I think they've got a really good manager. John did a fabulous job last season in terms of keeping them in the division. They signed some really good players in the summer. They've been competitive all season. They've had 2 wins on the bounce, and they'll want to make it 3 wins on the bounce. You know, from a tactical point of view, they give the ball up a little bit, but they're solid defensively, and they try and hit you on the counter, and they do it very, very effectively. So it's one that we have to overcome. But I like the place that we're in at the moment. John will like the place that they're in the moment, with 2 wins and the points total they've got at the start of the season, and we're trying to improve our points total, but it should be a good game. I think it'll be quite cagey at times. We're going to have to be patient at times. We're going to have to take our chances, but we're creating chances. I really like the way that we attacked in both halves at Preston, whether we were going for it at the start, trying to get his noses in front and extend that lead, or even trying to get back into the game and play some decent stuff. And we're going to have to play well tomorrow. But it's always a big game against a big club.